Hello, dear students. On this video recording, we're going to be covering the difference between the epithelial and the connective tissues by comparing the characteristic of both of these tissues. These figures are representing on the left side the epithelial tissue and on the right side the connective tissue. The first characteristic that we observe is how on the epithelial tissues the cells are close together. The dark circles are the nuclei and the dark pink lines are the cell membrane. Therefore, it's going to be easy to see how these cells have little or no space between them. And this characteristic we have already seen is termed cellularity, and this occurs only in the epithelial tissue. In other words, cellularity is defined by the fact that the cells in the epithelial tissue have little or no space between them. When we compare the cells on the epithelial tissue to the cells on the connective tissue, it is easy to see how the cells on the connective tissue are distributed sparsely or scattered within the tissue. The other characteristic is the fact that the connective tissue has blood vessels and the epithelial tissue has no blood vessels. We can call the epithelial tissue avascular and the connective tissue vascular. This leads you to think that the cells that are present in the epithelial tissue will have to receive their nutrients by diffusion from the blood vessels that are present in the connective tissue. The other characteristic that we can observe from the image is that the cells present in the epithelial tissue are arranged in sheets or layers. If the layer is formed by one cell, it is termed simple cell layer. If it contains more than one, then it is termed stratified. Because the cells in the connective tissue are spread throughout the tissue without it being organized into layers, then we do not classify this tissue into simple or stratified. We will classify them according to how the fibers, which we can see over here, are going to be displayed. As an example, we saw that it can be either loose connective tissue or dense connective tissue according to the number of fibers. We also saw that if the fibers are organized parallel to each other, then we call it a dense regular connective tissue. However, if the fibers are not organized parallel and they are going in every direction, we can term it an irregular dense connective tissue. So that's a form of classifying the connective tissue.